As the NLSAT interviews are around the corner, and we have also been conducting mock interviews for people who've been shortlisted, there are certain things that I'd like to share with you. You can call them last minute tips, as I would want that people who have been following us or who are wanting to prepare for this examination in future, there are certain things that I'd like to share with you. Hi guys, I'm Ayushi and welcome to Law Digest. Now, firstly, we don't know. Probably they've called 150 students in those 3 days. There are 3 days that have been shortlisted. Mostly the candidates who've come up to me, they have their interviews scheduled for 30th, 31st, and 1st. Now, on the website of NLSAT, nothing is given that which interview, or what are the dates, what are the time slots. There are people, mostly people have their time slots between 9:30 to 11:30. But then there are people who have time slots running up till 3:30 as well, 1:30 to 3:30. So I don't really know that how much time are they going to give you. They're going to give you per student. The timing is not known. But what we can say is normally in an interview you can expect 15 to 20 minutes. On an average, they would want to give to a person to understand the holistic personality of the person. Now, as I say the holistic personality, there is one thing that you need to keep in mind, that they've already, sort of checked your knowledge with part A and part B questions, and now you've reached the interview stage. Here they're looking for something more, here they're looking for something extra. What that extra is? That extra basically, the main thing that I would say is the level of confidence that you have and the way you present yourself. So it is very important to be to look very confident, to appear very confident on the screen, even though it might happen that you will feel you might feel jittery. It's an online interview, some of you might not be used to it as well, or some of you might be you might feel that it's better than the physical interview, and you might feel less jitters by being in your own place. Whatever the case may be, you have to appear and look very very confident. Whatever you're saying, just simply, when a question is being put to you, just don't open your mouth and start blurting. Take some time, take some pause, long breaths, and try to understand the question well. Whenever when the interviewer is telling you the question, try to grasp in one go so that you don't have to ask again. You should be very very attentive in the interview. Be physically, you will be present, but be present mentally also. Now, being mentally present, what will it do? Not just understanding of the questions bit, but then also here what matters is your common sense. Your presence of mind really matters here, because now, as they've listed down in their interview criteria, they've said that they're going to check you on your reasoning ability, original thinking, coherence obviously. But so these factors of reasoning ability and original thinking, I think they're going to probably put up questions to you in form of case studies, where they'll give you a situation and they'll ask you questions that how would you react in such a situation, or if you're the lawyer of the other party, how would you take this forward, things like these. So be prepared for this. Now, there is no set amount of questions, there are no set amount of questions that you can prepare for this. It's just that things like these require the basic ability to communicate, then at the same time your ability to reason things out. That is what they're checking. So you should be able to think it through. Do not assume anything, do not give anything extra out there. Whatever situation they give you, respond to that, and probably you can create if and but scenarios and answer that situation, rather than assuming facts and giving up things. It is very very important that you think it through before opening your mouth. That part, that section where the pause that you'll get, it might not be of more than 20-30 seconds. So just try to think calmly. When you're listening to the question, listen to it with full attentiveness, because what will happen is, the more attentive you are, the more you'll be able to register the keywords that the interviewer is saying, and you'll be able to frame better answers. So be very very attentive in the interview. Look confident, look into the camera, do not look here and there. If you're trying to think anything, then probably you can look right below the camera where I am looking right now. look at yourself. Don't look here and there, because it really cre- creates this image of you in front of the person who's interviewing you, that you don't seem to be interested, or you're taking too long. So try to maintain that eye contact, and probably wherever you get stuck, you can always feel free to say that, sir, if you could give me a moment, or ma'am, if you could give me a moment please, and I'll be back with my answer. So use those things, basic mannerisms, use them in the interview. Basically, as I said, the first thing that I said was confidence and your way of presenting yourself. These things are going to matter a lot. They're not going to really check you on your academic bent that much. They have your CV, you've already been shortlisted. Some things they've already skipped through. Also, there are certain questions, certain generic questions you should be aware about, that about yourself, whatever you've done. You should know about all of that. We've had mock interviews, and we've had them in detail. Like, we've kept 30 minutes for proper interview and 30 minutes for the feedback session. So people who've been enrolled with us, we've asked them all sorts of questions, because this interview is being held up for the first time, and we really don't know what kind of questions are going to be asked. So we've asked questions into different areas, so you also be prepared by yourself, that you can cater to any sort of question. Now, how is that possible? When you retain your common sense during that interview, that is very important. So that is what I want to share with you. Also, please wear formals, and make sure that your internet connection is proper. You are not jittery. If you are moving, your camera is not moving. Things are stable. Place your camera on a stable platform. Make sure that the interviewer feels comfortable. You have to. They will try their best to make you feel comfortable, but at the same time, you also have to try this, because if you do that, that really makes the difference. So be calm, be positive, have this positive energy around you. Don't look very sad or gloomy, or just disinterested. Don't have that disinterested expression on your face, because normally it happens that in nervousness, we just look blank. Don't look blank. uh, just seem to be very energetic, very enthusiastic about the interview, that you really wanting to get into this college. So basically, it's about body language. That your body language should reflect that you are seriously interested in this college, and you are well prepared. You've done things in life, and you deserve this chance. So everything again boils down to confidence. Just get to know yourself better in these next 3 4 days, and I think you will also be able to figure out individually. Like, there were people in the mock interviews where I could tell them certain things based on their personality. So once you do that for yourself, that analysis, that introspection for yourself, you'll also be able to come out with your strengths and weaknesses, and try to work upon these things. And just in case you want to enroll for the mock interview, then the link of the same is given in the description of this video. You can go there, enroll, and once you do that, we'll be sending out an email to you telling you a slot, whichever is available. And rest, all the very best to all of you, and also keep following this channel for more such videos. Tomorrow, if you get selected, you will obviously require a lot of legal guidance from time to time on your legal career, and also in your legal current affairs. So just keep following us here on Instagram, and just be very confident, be very positive about your interview. Do not think about the results as of now. Just stay positive, confident, calm. All these things are going to work out well for you in the interview. And there are 150 students. Probably we are expecting that they've got 150 students. Out of that, they're going to shortlist about 60 people. So now you've surpassed the major competition that was there. This is the last stage. So be very positive about it. All the very best.